Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Honkai Impact. Today, we're going to be doing the last part of this event, the side missions. Okay, where do I go to find them? Missions. Here. All I have left for this is literally just the side missions. Just settled after being confined for so long. Finally found solace on board Hyperion, which was resting by the shore. Concerned for her condition, I went to her room. As I arrived at the doorway, a pungent smoke, both bitter and harsh, wafted out from Kongwing's room, evoking memories of times gone by. She waved the fan in her hand with the same unhurried rhythm, and unlike before, her gaze no longer seemed to be that harsh. Captain? Kongming, I hope I'm not disturbing your rest. I let out a few awkward chuckles, trying to divert her attention. Seizing the moment, I brought the surprise I had prepared beforehand. However, it was clear that I couldn't hide anything from her discerning eyes. Look at you, all grins and giggles. What are you keeping from me? Well... I stepped aside and revealed my gift to her. It was a clumsily made lantern, adorned with two awkward wings on its side, resembling a chubby bird. This is... Well, in Sapphire, I came across shops selling thin paper and resin, so I bought some. Later, on the outskirts of the castle, I gathered bamboo and crafted into bamboo threads. I planned to make the flower lantern with you, but then I decided on a whim to make it a surprise, so I did it myself. And that's why you're fidgeting at the doorway for that long? Yeah, it is too big to bring in without you noticing. Silly. You've covered it all around with thin paper. How can you possibly light it up? I just wanted to make it sturdy and forgot all about that. She sighed and pulled a pair of scissors out from nowhere. With great care, she snipped the thin paper at the bottom of the flower lantern and meticulously trimmed its edges, giving it a neat finish. Then she took a small red candle from the nearby desk and placed it on top of the lantern's bamboo threads. In an instant, the lantern was bathed in a soft, golden radiance from the candle's light. Captain, will you join me? My pleasure. The light from the lantern took on a rouge-like hue as it gently floated up into the night sky. With a soothing smile, she gazed at the flower lantern, and I, like so many times before, gazed at her. We stood there watching the lantern soar into the distance until it vanished at the far reaches of the night sky. How are you feeling? Any discomfort after returning from a world that's been wiped out? I've rested for a while, and I'm mostly fine now. But as for you, now that you found her, let's avoid engaging in consciousness mapping so casually from now on. Even if you didn't say it, I'm aware that the process is entirely free of side effects, right? Okay, if you think it's best. Why does it sound like you're trying to watch what you say? This lantern isn't just another trick to keep me happy, is it? I knew there was a reason you were being so nice today. No, that's not it at all. What got you all worried? I'm just messing around with you. You know I'm not that petty, right? You rescued me, and you have the right to help anyone else you'd like to. I know you're naturally a kind person. It just feels surreal. Everything has come to an end so abruptly. All those things I never had time for. I want to catch up on each and every one of them. Right. There are a lot of things I'd like to do with you also. From now on, there's no need to rush. We have plenty of time to set out on all sorts of journeys together. Right. We could worry about all that later. Right now, what we need to think about is how to deal with Delta and that ninja. They seem like they're on our side. Sure, as long as they feel the same way. Are there rooms available on Hyperion? There should be. Kasumi, Kallen, and Himiko can stay in the 3 neighboring guest rooms next to Rita's. It's quieter there. I think they'll like it. For Delta, she can stay in the bedroom across from Brony and Sirens. They seem to get along well. As for Luna, Captain's room, she can stay in the room next to mine. The room next to yours? After all, she's inhuman and she's done all those things that harm the Teresas. Even for your sake, I can't fully trust her. Is that the real reason? The last 10 millennia may have altered her appearance and physique, and maybe even her perspective. Given how much of a rick she is, I won't be able to rest unless I have her in my sight. Doesn't that make sense? Is it because she cares about? If she's okay with that, I don't see any issues with it. It wouldn't matter even if you did. I've already talked to her about it. She seemed happy with it. It honestly makes me a bit worried. If my bed were any bigger, I would have offered her my room and moved into yours. I wonder if she's thinking about, yeah. Wait a moment. Are you saying the room next door to you were talking about is my room? Hold it. Yeah, that's right. Then part of my curiosity for asking, but where am I staying? I hope it isn't. Naturally, we'll be staying in the small guest room next to the storage room. With all those strange guests coming aboard, we save it for you if you keep your distance. Okay, so I'm not with Luna, I'm in a freaking closet. What, you disagree? Well, now's the time to say something. No. And don't worry, things won't be like this forever. Once I know for a fact we can trust them, I'll arrange a different room for you. I see. I knew you'd make the best decision possible. If I might ask, when do you think I might be able to return to my cozy and spacious room? You can move back when I'm a bit more grown up and have an even better figure than Rita's. How does that sound? Damn it, not this year. Or not this life. I knew it! So that was what was on her mind. She doesn't like that Teresa looks bigger than her. Wait, if I talk to her again, do I get the same conversation? It's the same conversation. Wait, I can jump. What am I doing messing around when I can freaking jump? An elderly man sat down on the cluttered beach, gazing at the tides as they ebbed and flowed. But in doing so, it reveals the treasures scattered on the beach. Find me if you find something great on the beach. Been hunting treasures along this beach for years. I'm a veteran beachcomber. Go forth, young ones, and find the treasures bare in the sand. Okay. 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 There should be one more. Yep. Yep, got them all. Take a look at these. The pronounced tail. Not much to write home about. Show how it's done. Creamy starfish. Treasure map. Indescribable ancient book. Piece of jade. Have a cup of bubble tea. Hilt. Oh, so I didn't grab them all. There's one more. Really? Let me go over here and look. There it is. There. I apparently just miscounted. Floating bottle. Okay, but they're not particularly special. For all these over a span of years, they're my life's work. I believe that these items carry important memories, but they've been lost. First thing I've ever found? Slightly muted hues belied its age. I found the first time I went to the beach as a kid, even now I can't suppress the glee I feel when I look at it. Predator from Beachcombing, I won't necessarily pick up anything good or have a good day, because I've always stayed true to myself. But I've been doing the one thing I love most of all. Can't figure out why we started our journey. Pick some other place I've started to shine. I want you to have this. Oh, okay. Now it's the comic book. Which the Homer world is the one I'm going to end off on. I have a lot of these to do today, though. If I do one every 10 minutes, I might finish them today. Which I'm going till I finish. Is this what you want? I prolifinize my favorite vampire comic book. It's a masterpiece, I tell ya. You should tell the whole world about it. I have a feeling. I'm gonna bloviate about the comic. Me too. In the castle where she's been kept. This is the story of the captain and Luna. Steady is mesmerized by the story and promised to show her the world. I'm a vampire. Okay. She was an angel as an imp and sweet as an angel. If you one of them. How did this happen? What's wrong? The different captains expect some of them. Oh, so it's... You've even brought back the other one. Good. It's comic book. A cliffhanger again. Taken away by her sister. Not there to meet again. Always end so abruptly. Don't get yourself in trouble again. Not the master thief, are you? Sneaking the object house? Is all the money... Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm doing that one last. To obtain the treasure. Oh, we have to have the darker tiles, yeah. Okay, let me reset this puzzle. My brain is exploding right now. That was actually incredibly easier than I was expecting it to be. Let me reset it again. I pressed something wrong some way, I assume. These are much simpler than I am doing them with. Yeah, I messed something up again. It is these freaking corners that are getting me. I have to make it localized to the very edge somehow. I almost had it that time. Let's see. Hmm. These statues are really annoying where they're placed. Like, they purposely put him in, like, the worst place. I had no problem with the first one. See. Yeah, that's not it. That puts me right back where I freaking started. I just need to quickly figure out what I'm supposed to do down here. Hmm. Give me a second.